Australia A captain Talia McGrath won the toss and elected to field first. Minimani there, you can see in the match referee Kepler Vessels. Australia, of course, hold a 2-0 lead in this series. Oh, that's straight through her. Well bowled. Bit of in-swing. Satish was late on it, and it cleans up her stumps. Great stuff for Australia A.
Delivery.
Yeah, well, you can see it started well outside off stump. It's hooped in nicely. Smashed down the ground. Gets past the bowler, and it's going to run for 4. So Shweta making the most of the free hit, and she gets her first boundary of the day. It's a big shot again down the ground. This is running away to the straight boundary. Good shot, Punya. She gets her first boundary of the match. Oh, that's going to run away as well. That's a quick outfield again today. 2 in a row.
And that's almost what that shot before.
I know you're all waiting for it.
Oh, down the wicket. This is in the air. Knott goes back. Caught and bowled. Fantastic athleticism from Charlie Knott. And she picks up her first with a great catch. The stumps, but she did it really well. Went straight up. And yeah, it's the dangerous Punya gone. But we said it in the first couple of games.
Game as well.
Maitland Brown into the attack and finds the edge. First ball. This is going to fly away. And it's going to be a fortuitous boundary for Kanwar. There's that short ball, and it got the under edge of the bat. Good catch behind the stumps from Fulton, and Maitland Brown is into the wickets.
I think you're right, Broxy. Just looking at the line and length that she was bowling, it's almost that third delivery was a bit of an error ball.
Be online straight away.
Well, that gets past the mid-wicket fielder, and Vlamink has a tough chase, and she can't get there. Good finish to the over by Sajeevan. India A, they've moved up to 3 for 34. Changes here, McGrath. That's really tossed up and straight to the captain.
The board and the singles, but it's also playing with the bowlers.
Well, that's up in the air. Fulton does the rest. Big shot. Does it have enough to clear the rope? Yes, it does. Navgiri cashes in on the free hit. Now it's a slower ball and it's pumped over the offside. What a fantastic shot. Navgiri goes back to back.
Well, this is just getting in your groove, isn't it?
It looks effortless when she gets to that release point.
Gee, that's really well played. No one down there, and Navgiri gets a 4. Oh, over the top. That's a lovely shot from Minumani. And we saw a bit of that from her on Friday. She gets another boundary. That's another lovely shot from Minumani. Gets it past mid-off and 4 or more.
This is what I love about seeing and watching batters.
Oh, big shot from Mani. It's in the air a long time. And it lands on the rope, I think. It has. 6 runs given. Oh, nicely played around the corner from Navgiri. It's got too much on it. Flintoff can't get there. And a 4 to finish the 18th over. India A, 5 for 104.
Was to just manipulate the strike.
Attempted ramp into the hands of Sophie Day. Oh, super shot. Pierces the gap inside the offside ring and gets to the rope. Navgiri, another boundary for her. Oh, full toss. And don't bother running for that.
No, well, you could see that first delivery in this over, or the second one, sorry, the first ball she faced.
Oh, and that's in the gap as well. That's racing away. Navgiri's got so much power.
Yeah, and I think, you know, with that angle, it just creates that, and there's a lot of space for her to be able to manipulate.
And this is straight up. Chance for Fulton. And gone. Magnus Singh puts it straight up in the air, and Hancock's got a chance. Caught and bowled. Great way to end for Australia A. And India A finished their 20 overs on 8 for 120. So an even 126 runs and over. And Australia A looked delighted with that performance. Took 2 each, but I think the pick of the bowlers today would have to be Taylor Vlamink.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one for
India A at this point. Oh, that's upish. But it goes wide of third and runs away over this quick outfield. And it's a good start for Australia. Oh, she's pulled that away off pretty full length, really. Lovely shot.
I don't actually think that was a bad ball, to be honest with you. I think Talia Wilson sort of picked that up.
Oh, well played by Mac. That's going to run away.
Talk me through that, Broggs.
Well, that vision looked like it was in slow motion. So they're all just a little bit different.
Oh, nice shot down the ground. Beats mid off. 4 runs for Wilson.
Gee, that was effortless, that wasn't it? She just sort of, again, shuffling those feet, knew exactly where the gap was.
That's a full ball and swept away with power.
Talia Wilson must have heard me say lateral or something.
And down the ground again. This is powered. Does it have enough to clear the rope? Yes, it does. Sensational stuff from Talia Wilson, who races to 24.
Jalan Goswami.
Yeah, that's a great shout, KP. That's just pulled away. And it's going to be 4. Gee, she's timed that so well.
And has so much knowledge.
That's up and caught. Kanwar takes the catch at point. And, well, that plan, if it was a plan from Shaquille, has worked.
Didn't it, Brooks? Like, just a little bit of an effort ball and just made a play that probably that shot wasn't really on. But a good delivery there in terms of what she was trying to achieve.
Well, that's the line that we've been wanting her to bowl. Gee, that's typical not there, isn't it? Whipped off the legs. She loves that Melissa Bulow terrace there. I've seen her hit a few shots through that. Normally. Now that is a catch. I was actually looking towards the boundary. I was also looking at the square leg umpire.
She fair whacked it.
Well, Shaquille is in the game, isn't she? She bowled a beautiful last over. And
nice shot from McGrath. Through the covers with power. Wonderful cover drive. And you just said in the last over, why play the reverse when you can play a cover drive like that? And now the big shot. Over the leg side. This is massive. 6.
Yeah, fantastic shot. Have to be careful here as to not dragging it too short.
Well, exactly like that. But there's a fielder out there. Over her head. And it's 6. Talia McGrath just gets enough on it. And now over the top of mid-off. Talia McGrath stamping her authority here at Allan Border Field.
Yeah, beautiful shot there, wasn't it? And this is where Singh needs to be really careful and try to be smart about where she's bowling.
From her 3 today. Charlie Knott goes on the aggression. And it picks the gap perfectly straight down the ground. 1 bounce, 4. McGrath gets that one away. There's no fielders near that one. 4 more.
Yeah, wonderful shot again.
Cut away. That's going to run away to the rope as well. 2 6s. Oh, that just gets past the outstretched arm of cover. Not. She gets another 4. Oh, and just as we say that, chipped straight back to the bowler. Nice catch from the captain, Money.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
for
maybe
Knott,
just trying to work it to the leg side, perhaps mid on that sort of area. And yeah, Knott, well, her series so far, she scored 16-22. There's that reverse that we spoke about. And it's going to run down the hill, so now that she's made it work, we might be seeing it a bit more often. McGrath backs away and gets it through. She's doing it all at the minute, Talia McGrath.
Creating them up the other end as well. And that's really what a partnership's all about.
Oh, she's just done it again. Almost the same result as the previous ball. Talia McGrath, outstanding. 47 now. Man, this is over the top and in the gap. And she's going to get it. She's going to finish with a boundary. She's going to raise her bat for half century. And Australia A have won this one by 7 wickets with 6 overs to spare.